This is the speaking test of International English Language Testing System taking place on Wednesday, the 6th of November at Bilingual Learning Center, center number BLC 367. The candidate is Junaid Ahmed and the candidate number is 116309. The examiner is Jahid Mahmoud Ushan and the examiner number is 596321. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Could I have your full name, please?
Sir, I go by the name Junaid Ahmed. You can call me by Junaid.
Okay, so where are you from, Junaid?
Sir, I'm from Bogura. It's the northern capital of Bangladesh, and it's famously known for its cultural and traditional sites.
So can I see your identification?
Sure, please.
Thank you. Now in this first part, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. So let's talk about entertainment. Do you prefer relaxing at home or going out with your friends?
Sir, I think it totally depends on my mood. When I'm tired and I need some rest, I prefer my home. But whenever I need to hang out with my friends, I prefer to go out with my friends and spend some time alone with them.
So do you enjoy listening to music?
Sir, I prefer to listen to rock music and romantic music whenever I need to calm myself or I need to spend some time alone.
How often do you watch television?
Sir, whenever I need to look up for the news or some updates about the world, I go to Swiss television.
So what television program do you like to watch?
So currently, I am very much obsessed with the news channels, BBC, CNN, and other news podcasts, so where I can learn easily about the global updates.
Now let's move on neighborhood. How do most people of your hometown travel to work?
Sir, most people of my hometown prefers bus, rickshaws to go to their workplaces.
So what traffic problems are there in these areas?
Sir, as my hometown is very densely populated and the area is very small, so traffic jam is a very normal issue of my hometown. So the recently the traffic jam of my hometown have increased than the previous year. So it has been an alarming situation in.
So how do traffic problems affect you?
Sir, I think the traffic problem mainly affects me and others by wasting our valuable time as in today's century or in 2024, the time is the most valuable asset of a person. So I think by wasting our precious time, it's hampering us the most.
So what can be done to reduce the traffic problem of your hometown?
Sir, I think many government and non-government initiatives can be taken by properly implementing the traffic rules, increasing the number of traffic polices, and in some places the roads are very poorly built. The roads are damaged. That's why the cars or vehicles can move fast. So the roads need to be repaired. And in some places the roads are not so spacious. So I think the roads need to be reconstructed to solve this issue.
Okay, now let's talk about punctuality. Do you wear wristwatch?
Sir, most of the time when I need to attend a meeting or go to a place where I need to be punctual and when to a specific time, so I try to carry a wristwatch with me.
So is it important to be on time in your country?
Sir, whenever it's a formal situation or any serious topic, we need to be very punctual to go to that place.
So do you like to be on time?
Sir, whenever it's a serious thing that it will affect my career or my academic life, I always try to be serious and reach there on time. Especially, I try to go there at least 5 to 10 minutes earlier before my appointment.
So how do you feel if others are late?
Sir, during the normal hangouts or any informal occasions, if the people comes late, I really don't think that it will affect my mood. But whenever it's a serious topic or a formal occasion, if people arrive late, I feel a bit irritated or disturbed.
So why do some people are always late?
Sir, I think there are many silly and serious situations behind it, because sometimes people are late due to genuine causes such as traffic jam or some man-made or natural calamities. But sometimes people are late due to their laziness. So I think these are the main two causes why people are late.
So what is the common excuse that people say while they are late?
So most of the time, I have seen my friends and my known people that they have made silly excuses whenever they are late to certain places. So they made excuses like they couldn't wake up on time. There has been a severe jam in the road. But I think these are some of the silly excuses people often make.
So what will you do if you have to wait for a long time?
Sir, whenever I need to wait for a long time, I try to look for my other schedules and try to do multitasking while waiting, so that I can utilize that time of waiting for any productive.
Thank you. Now I'm going to give you topics and I would like you to talk about 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. If you want, you can take notes. This is your paper, pencil, and question. Describe a prize you have received recently. Okay, now we have 1 to 2 minutes for this topic, so don't worry if I stop you. I will let you know when the time's up.
So recently, a prize which I have received from the Red Crescent Society due to my social welfare activities, and last week I received it from them. So they gave me a prestigious certificate from their society, and also a medal as a token of my as a recognition of my work. So from my school life, I used to volunteer to different social welfare activities, but I never got in recognized for them. But recently, I took part as a volunteer in the recent flood of Bangladesh, and went there to help those people as to supply them relief. And also, I have been working as a uh, environmentalist, so that I can plant more trees and help people to be more aware of the environment. So I've been doing all this with the Red Crescent Society and other non-government organizations, but my works weren't been noticed. But recently, the flood of Bangladesh, it was the most severe flood in the history of Bangladesh. So I took personal initiatives and took some of my friends and went there along with my members from the Red Crescent organizations. I also took initiatives to rehabilitate those people, organize food and money for them. And then also I took another initiative along with the Red Crescent Society to plant trees. And in some days when the police were not available in my country, I took part as a volunteer to control the traffic on the road. So doing all this, finally I was being noticed by the higher authorities of Red Crescent Society, and they thought to recognize my works. So they organized a ceremony of awarding those volunteers or students who worked for them very hard for such social welfare activities in the recent times. And during that time, I was called. I went there with my parents, and they gifted me those medal and gave me the certificate for those social welfare activities. And I have also taken some courses in first aid, and I have helped many disabled children and people. Recently, I went to Prayash along with the team of Red Crescent, and spent some time with them, and then try to know more about them and help them. So due to all these social welfare activities, they gave me a very prestigious certificate from the main organization of Dhaka. and I feel very great about them because it's the most valuable achievement of my life.
Thank you. Could I have the paper and pencil here,
Yes.
please? Well, we have been talking about a prize you got from Red Kitchen Society. Now I'm going to ask you some questions related to this topic. So, what kind of prizes do students get?
So I think many students either get trophies or some of them get certificates, many get medals. So it differs from the place to place and the organization which is awarding.
So, should the students get the same prizes in terms of academic performance and sports program?
So I think that the prices differed in such cases because the two fields are different. In academic field, if a student performs very well and he is very meritorious, then he gets a normal certificate, which surely have a great value because it shows that he has high grades and high marks, but it doesn't have anything special. Uh, and even if academics, if he performs in extracurricular activities like any olympiads, then he gets a medal. But in sports it's the different categories. So in doing great in sports, one can get trophies, medals, and other prestigious certificates.
So, why should people be rewarded?
Sir, I think people should be rewarded for their work and for their achievement because it's a token of achievement for them, and side by side, it motivates other people to work hard like him so that one day they can achieve it. And the people who have achieved that uh, medal or prize gets more motivated to do such kinds of thing in future.
So, why do many companies offer prizes for the customer?
Recently, many companies or organizations are offering prizes to the customer, and even some offer bonuses to their employees so that their marketing increases, their sales increases, so that the customer becomes loyal to them, and in future they comes more to them to buy things and to do more marketing in a different way. These initiatives are being taken recently by different companies.
Okay. So, are awards always good for the winners?
Sir, I think the awards have a very positive impact on the people who are achieving it, and it always boosts the morale of the people.
So, do you think competitions are all about prizes?
Sir, I think most of the people who take parts in competition, they doesn't only focus on the prizes, but they just want to take part in it as because it's one of their passion, or they just want to be good at it. But even when they take part in it without considering the prizes, if they are very good in it, they get it without focusing on it.
Thank you, Junaid. That is the end of your speaking test.
Bilingual Learning Center, BLC, Bogura.